Hello, welcome or welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by, I hope you're good, and welcome to a video I am very excited about. You may have noticed over the last couple of months that me and Smash, aka Ash from Ash's Bookish Life, have been doing a fair amount of D&D content. It started as a discussion about what books we thought would fit each class because I was planning on doing a vlog, and it has kind of spiraled. So we created a book tag. I will link both our book tag videos down below if you wish to give it a go yourself. And we're also doing some class inspired vlogs. We each have one out so far, which I'll link down below, and there's one more coming from each of us at the end of the month. And amongst all this, we created a readathon. It really did spiral. So this is the announcement for the Tomes and Treasures readathon, which is of course D&D inspired. And what we are hoping is going to be the first round is going to happen from the 1st to the 30th of April, and it's a character creation round. So pretty much like when you first start a D&D campaign, you get given a character sheet and you have to create your character and like come up with a backstory if you play it that way, and you know, you pick all the different things for your character like race and class and all this kind of stuff. That's basically what this readathon is for. So I'm going to read you a short description that we created to kind of explain the premise of the readathon. You are a new adventurer looking to embark upon your first quest, and you are signing up to the Terrady Adventurers Fellowship, otherwise known as TAF, who are ready and waiting to add you to their roster. TAF will guide you through the preparations needed before you can find your party and head off into a life of heroics. There are two types of character that you can create, a magical based character or a martial based character. This will be decided by the class you pick. The classes are set out in the handbook by type, so it will be clear which one you are. On the tracker there is a tab for martial and a tab for magical, as you will have slightly different prompts to choose from. Just delete or hide the one that you don't want to use, just to avoid confusion. The basic things that everyone will have, regardless of whether you go martial or magical, is going to be your race, class, background, upbringing environment, deity, your god, alignment, and armor. Everyone will have a prompt for those categories. Martial classes will then get to choose 2 weapons, and magical classes will get to either choose 2 spells or 1 spell and 1 weapon. The final prompt that everyone will have is a skill test, which is a dice roll. So for this, you'll select 20 books and roll a d20 to pick a book. You can change this to do like pick 10 books and roll a d10, pick 8 books and roll a d8, and you can roll your dice either digitally or physically if you have dice. For extra spice, you can make your list of books like half books that you're really excited for and half books that you're not really keen to get to, just to add an element of danger. The good people at TAF, aka me and Smash, have provided a handy new adventurer's guidebook which will explain all of the different things to you. Here is a copy that I printed out, and this basically will go through all of the races, all the classes, the different types of armor, everything that's available to you, and gives you a brief description of what everything is. So for example, there's a little welcome here which you can read, and a little table of contents. So if I wanted to look at races, I would have a look at pages 4 to 6, and it lists the different types of races with a brief description of what they are and how they fit into the world. And the appendix, which is also printed out here, will give you all your prompts. So each option for each category has a prompt, and that is how you decide and how you build your character. So for example, if I was again looking at race and I decided that I was going to be a half elf, I would read a book you think fits more than one genre. They're all listed in here. I'm hoping that these 2 things will explain everything that you need, but if you do have any questions, there will be a Twitter, which is again linked down below, and Althea Amberdance, the head of TAF recruitment, and Talia, a very seasoned adventurer, will be on hand to answer your questions. Again, that's me and Smash. There are a lot of different options for prompts. We want to give you guys as much choice as possible, so I'm not going to go through them all now, but we have provided notes and as much description as possible to help you make your decision, and we do encourage you to bend those prompts as much as possible. Bend them till they break. We're not going to police you, just don't be a dick about it. We just want you to have fun. That's the main thing. Just have fun. Doubling up is the only thing that's not allowed, aside from the alignment prompt, as you will see explained in the appendix, because you can combine 2 of the prompts if you want a more combined alignment. So for example, if you want to be chaotic good, you can take the chaotic prompt and the good prompt and combine them together. It should make sense in the appendix, in the handbook, but as I say, that Twitter is there. If you need us, we are here. But it is basically a book per category, per prompt. So you should read about 10 things. And yes, manga, graphic novels, comics, novellas, audiobooks, ebooks, novels, everything counts. Everything. Everything. We also have some optional extra prompts for you to earn coins. You can then spend this on items for potential second round later in the year if people want it. This is all detailed on the tracker itself, which again is linked in the Google Drive. At this stage, we're not asking for any reads to be submitted. So if you want to take those optional prompts and spread them out over the next few months until the hopeful next round, please do. As long as you've completed all of the categories to create your character by the time a second round could be held, that's fine. And when it comes to earning coin, we actively encourage it. Those prompts are broad as hell and they are part reading and part self-care, so we doubly encourage it. So I'll leave the sign-up sheet linked below, as well as the Twitter and of course the Google Drive with all of your trackers and your handbooks and your appendix in there. I think that's everything. I think it's everything. We are so excited to be hosting this readathon. We have been working diligently on this for the last couple of months, and it's honestly been so much fun to get it all planned and sorted for you guys. And I just really hope that you join us and have fun with it. I think I've explained everything, but honestly, these are your holy grails. I think we've worded it in ways where all of your questions should be answered. But if you do have questions, that Twitter is there. If you think it fits, it fits. Just have fun with it. That's all we want. So that's it. Let me know in the comments below if you're thinking of taking part. You can leave me a dice emoji if you want, or as always, that purple heart is always appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed and you'd like to see more content from me, remember to hit that button, leave a like if you want to, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! I almost forgot to say, my top says Dungeons, Dragons and Bitches.